What's going on, everyone? I am live once again, third day in a row, but we have something special today, as Rhodes would say. This is Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith Watch Party. Now, everybody knows that Sith is my second favorite Star Wars movie, and when Collider just took a big crap all over Revenge of the Sith, it was so disrespectful the way they did that video for Sith. They were just hating on it because Last Jedi was ranked way beneath it, and rightfully so. I think we would all agree with that, right?
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Of course, my boy Road Trance is here, and 19K Fox. The way it's going to work, we're going to be watching it on Disney Plus. So we'll kind of give a countdown. And if you guys want to get everything set up on your end, we're going to start in about 10 minutes watching the movie and talking about it and everything. And talking about Collider, what they don't like about it. John Roca. I tried to find I was going to put him on the thumbnail, but I couldn't really find a good picture of him. So I went to that video and I snapped out Emma's picture because what she said was ridiculous. She said this movie shouldn't be ahead of any of the Disney movies. I'm like, what?
This is the original vision of George Lucas. I mean,
yes.
If you take everything, sort of set it aside for a minute, take the emotion out of it, just look at what it is. This is the movie that connects it all.
Yes.
I mean, I don't understand how somebody can do that.
This is everything Episode 9 should have been.
Mm-hmm.
This is arguably the best third act of any of the Star Wars movies.
Yep. And I remember when the reviews came out in 2005 for this movie, all of the media was saying, this is the second best Star Wars movie ever made. I remember that. Now, I'm pretty sure they're going to get a revisionist history now because, the shill media is a thing now. But back then they weren't shilling. They were saying, oh, episode 1 and 2, if you didn't like that, you're really going to love this. That's what they were saying. And now we're in the shill media time, so it's a bit different now. So everybody, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. It's going to be a little difficult to I'm working on a laptop here, so it's going to be a little difficult to kind of watch the chat as well as watch the movie at the same time. But I think I got it minimized just correct to where I can actually see the chat as it goes. And I'll be reading.
Chat,
huh?
I can see the chat. So
okay, good. Good. And I'll try to keep up on super chats as best as I can, if any actually come in. So what are you guys' thoughts on what Collider had to say?
Go ahead, Rhodes.
Well, number one, they were all pro Disney, except for the CEO, Mark Fernandez, who was giddy about the fan vote.
Yeah, he's a big time Sith fan.
He loves the prequels. He hates Disney Star Wars. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah, he does.
Mark Fernandez. Their own CEO absolutely detests Disney Star Wars. He didn't even like Rogue One that much.
Really?
Yeah. And Sith is, I'm pretty sure Sith is his favorite movie, I believe. So, but it was the typical, all the girls, Roxy, Fifon Diaz, John Roca's not a chick, but he acts like one sometimes. Shilling everything Disney versus anything to do with the prequels. They brought up the cringy acting. They couldn't believe the fans. One guy, the video starts off by a guy literally dropping
his head.
Yes.
And they were all kind of doing that.
Yeah. I don't know the other two gentlemen. There were two other guys that were actually very happy that this made the list as high as it did.
Yeah, one of them was
the guy's name.
Yeah, one of them was it was the kidnap sock. He's not a big fan of it, but he said he was kind of happy that it was where it was.
Yeah, he's not a massive prequel fan either.
No, he does not like the prequels.
Yeah, but he loves.
I need to refresh because the chat froze up on me.
Okay. Yeah, Ken is a big Last Jedi fan. I do know that. Mark Riley has recently grown to like the prequels more. Mark Riley.
Oh,
okay.
He used to hate the prequels, but he's gotten a bigger appreciation for them the last couple of years.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, Knapsack is somebody's saying he's a giant shield. I think he's the worst shield they've got over there.
Yeah.
Even Mark Riley to me is more objective than Kim Knapsack, which is saying a lot.
Yeah, but some of those guys, man, they can't even be objective about anything because they just have to shield. They can't say one good thing about anything.
Well, you shield your way right out of business. So
yeah, because in case you guys don't know, all the Collider shows are pretty much going away. They're not getting any views. I mean, they have, I guess, millions of dollars in equipment and studio and everything. And a channel like Geeks and Gamers, as Jeremy would say, is working out of his pool house with a $75 webcam and a $120 microphone and gets way more views than they do.
Yep.
Think about that.
I think it's crazy. I think it just goes to show you that it's some of the talent left, obviously, and then the authenticity isn't there. I mean, you're talking about Kim Knapsack. He's like third or fourth wave employee. I mean, you had the original core with AMC, and then they got bought up by, Collider, and then you had the Smos coming in, and this is like a friend of a friend type people. And by the time they make their way in, they're just shilling hard. They're not going to say anything out of step because they got to have that access.
Yeah. And before I forget, let me go ahead and
running his channel out of his garage right now.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and acknowledge the chat. I forgot to do that first. Jake117's here. Ron Navy's here. Mr. Scary Pasta. Happy 2020. Jeremy Coleman. Horror Nation. Sith Lord Felix. Ron Navy. Sindave. Lord Falco. Thank you all for joining in here. Are we about ready to start?
I know I am. I'm ready to watch this thing.
Okay. In the words of Lord Sidious, do it. Okay, let's do a countdown from 5.
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. I'm so glad they have the 20th Century Fox thing.
That's so cool.
Yeah. For one thing, I think they have to. And everybody that's just following in, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. We only got, something's not right here. Let me see.
18 people in the chat.
Yeah, because on YouTube, it wasn't really,
18
it wasn't doing anything. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get up to the 25 likes, guys. We only got 14 thumbs up. So, and I think that one thing about this movie that I really love, the soundtrack is amazing on this. John Williams knocked it out the park on the music for the prequels. Great new themes, which I really didn't hear any of the old stuff that much in episode 9. It must have been really, really subtle.
I think it was too subtle.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of that movie was distinctive enough to say, okay, this is obviously 9. I'm going to associate this with 9.
Yeah. And I think we got tricked into thinking that Duel of the Fates was going to be in the movie when it wasn't.
Yeah.
Those rat bastards.
Yeah. Jake117 with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Thanks for doing this. Revenge of the Sith is my favorite Star Wars movie.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Excellent.
It's my second favorite, but I can make a case for it being number 1. Thank you so much for the super chat.
I love the crawl starting out with war.
Yeah.
War.
Yeah. And this is one of the best opening battles in Star Wars.
Hands down.
And I like that drum just beating here too. But Collider, they don't like it.
God,
It's rare you have the sunlight too, sort of casting shadows. And the ship's going in and out of it.
Yeah.
It
And the
drives
sound-
me nuts that JJ wanted to have Coruscant in The Force Awakens and they wouldn't let him.
Well, you saw Coruscant for a split second at the end of episode 9.
Fatal J, super chat.
Yeah. Fatal J with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I knew Collider was over when Harloff left. Exactly. I was just about to say that. It really went down when he left. There was no reason for me to keep watching because I was a Harloff fan. Thanks, Jay. And you can drop your channel in the chat because you got a wrench. Miss Scary Pasta, $2. What sequels? Isn't Star Wars a logically?
6 movies and done. That's it.
Yep. Thanks so much for the super chat. Looper is overrated. I haven't seen Looper. And right now, guys, if you're just joining, we're at the opening battle, 3 minutes into the movie. And I remember going to the movie theater and the sound was so amazing when their 2 fighters came in. Mm-hmm. And it was surround sound even in 2005. And this is by far the best CGI out of all these movies.
I mean, hands down. And you were I was so into this. There's so much going on, but it's not chaotic. You can pick things out. You can see what's going on.
Yeah.
And the way they're like these droids coming at them, it's nuts.
And I like the design of the Republic fighters.
The X-wing with the extra wing.
Yeah.
I love how everything is you can see how it's a precursor to what we're going to see in the OT.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Can see how these ships are going to turn into what we're going to see. You didn't get that in the sequel trilogy. You just got skins and repaints of existing stuff.
You know, I told you the other day that on coming across my TV, these transfers were really good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm sitting here. I haven't said a word because I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
This transfer looks beautiful.
Damn.
Oh my God almighty.
Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think any other Star Wars movie had an opening battle besides this one.
No, this
Episode 4 didn't. Empire didn't.
No.
Phantom Menace didn't. Attack of the Clones didn't.
The Last Jedi did.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to call back?
I guess it did. It did.
Yeah.
It did. It wasn't very good.
No,
it wasn't very good battle.
No, it was an opening death sequence. Everybody just died for no apparent reason.
And I gotta give Hayden Christensen a lot of credit in this movie. He was light years better in this movie than in Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, I agree. I think he had a lot more to do in this film too.
Yeah, and he's not a bad actor, man. I watched that movie Life is a House he did. That was pretty good. He was pretty good in that movie.
Yeah.
What's that movie? Jumper? I like that movie.
Yeah, Jumper. I like that movie.
Yeah,
he was in that. He was in that movie. Stallone Fan 03 Legends was always canon in my book. There's a bunch of people that were EU fans that were very, very pissed off about them kind of letting Legends go by the wayside, even though technically it wasn't canon anyway. Geo Brits, my second favorite movie. Okay, Jumper was cool.
Stallone fan, do we have to insult Die Hard 5 like that?
Oh man.
And Die Hard 5 is freaking terrible. But let's not get carried away, okay?
I haven't seen Die Hard 5. Is Die Hard 5 better than Last Jedi?
Oh God, yeah. And it's terrible. I mean,
actually,
terrible.
you know what? Now that I think about it, what movie is better than Last Jedi?
All of them.
I'm talking about movies in general.
All of them.
Okay,
What
so Last Jedi is by far the worst movie ever made.
Well, look, I think it's fair to say no movie is worse that we've ever had more investment in.
Yeah.
I mean, visually, it's a good movie. Visually, it looks good.
Through that,
it's got some technicalities, that you're undeniable.
Yeah.
But as far as a narrative, pacing, I mean, by any other measure, it's not a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's edited poorly. I think it's even got musical scores in the wrong place.
Yeah.
The movie was gray.
It licks the gray. It's salt. Yeah, we get it. We know. You don't have to.
You want to know something about this movie? This movie is the last movie R2D2 had anything to do.
Yeah, they
because in episodes 7 through 9, he did nothing.
And it's funny how, I mean, you look at this, you look at every other movie. He was so integral. He was such a part of it.
Yeah, the droids were big.
He needed to be replaced.
Now, there is a cut of this movie that a fan made where they took all of the droid voices and the aliens and made them alien voices a bit more intimidating.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with the cartoon voices. I mean, in the end, Star Wars is still made for kids. And that's just the way it should have been. But I have no problem with that fan edit. It was actually pretty good. The Neimoidians had like alien voices and they were more intimidating instead of, oh, no, there are two of them.
Oh, I think if you leave them cartoony when they die, you don't feel as bad,
Yeah. Yeah. The two Jedi in the hangar bay. We're tracking them.
And General Grievous, what a badass villain.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Yeah. And we're gonna get more Grievous in the Clone Wars.
Yep.
God, I can't wait for that Obi-Wan series.
I know, man. Me too. And there's a rumor that they want Hayden Christensen to come in. And I think that'd be pretty cool to see him
in flashback,
and like in the meditation chamber with his injuries, doing his thing.
Oh, you mean as Vader?
Yeah, as Vader in with his helmet off, but have another actor play Vader in a suit because I think you need a bigger person.
Yeah, I think so too.
See, R2 has things to do, man. That just irritates me about the new movies.
Be nice. Be nice.
And that was a CG. No, R2 is mostly CGI in this movie.
I think so,
Kenny Baker had one scene as R2, and that's how you got the credit for R2. Always on the move.
And that's the thing. You don't have to, push this character down or sideline one character to let the other character have something to do. You could have had BB-8 and R2 doing things together.
Something together, actually, because BB-8's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think he is too. But you don't have to throw literally put R2 in a corner and throw a
And see, that's the battle droids from Mandalorian.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Right.
So I like those little comedic elements that he puts in with the droids.
They look a little more menacing in the Mandalorian.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It looks, I guess they might have used practical effects in the Mandalorian for their battle droids.
Probably so.
I'm sure it's a lot, cheaper than.
It's a lot cheaper, I think.
Full blown CGI, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're on the TV budget.
Rosvin. What's
Rosvin
up?
in the house, my man. Oh, it's a live stream. Yeah, if you came here thinking that we weren't going to be watching a movie, you were mistaken about a great many things. Yeah, and we were talking about Collider also. We just don't understand how they can just trash this movie. You can rank the movie wherever you want, but just to trash it like it's a horrible movie, that's ridiculous.
You can have a criticism, but I mean, you need to. But if you want me to take it seriously, give me a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to be doing Empire on your channel, right, Rhodes?
Next Tuesday night.
Okay. Count Dooku.
And you see the growth in Anakin. He's ready to work with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
with Obi-Wan this time.
Yeah,
Where
truly,
he just charges in, you know.
Chancellor Palpatine.
Oh,
Sith Lords
speciality.
are specialty.
This movie's pretty quotable too. I mean,
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor's got all the good lines.
Yeah. What I like about Dooku, though, man, he has like all these gentleman qualities. Like, you wouldn't think he's a Sith Lord. And that's some amazing CGI to put Christopher Lee's face on.
His face on that body.
The guy, on the body. You can't tell that it's not him.
Yet another way that George Lucas pioneered.
Yeah.
Practical and special effects.
Rob loves Dooku. That's his guy. Like, that's his favorite character, I think.
Oh, really? Dooku?
Yeah, yeah.
He does kind of have that, older English gentleman, almost Count Dracula sort of, proper etiquette. But then
Dooku was a total badass.
Yeah, he was. Stallone fan 03, Rip Christopher Lee. Yes, one of the best actors of our time. Actually, he's before my time.
Don't ask me why Obi-Wan's not squashed to death underneath
that. I don't know. And he's not exactly under. This is important right here.
Yes.
You have anger, but you don't use them. And some of the people that don't like this movie, talking about the lightsaber battles aren't emotional. This battle wasn't supposed to be emotional. The Obi-Wan battle with Anakin is emotional.
Emotion, yeah.
Oh, lopping off the hands is just cold-blooded, boy.
Disney would never do that.
Cold-blooded.
Good, Anakin, good.
They never did.
Kill him. Kill him now. So I read the book. In the book, there's more dialogue right here.
I shouldn't.
Do it. Ian McDermott says that's the line that everyone. That's probably his most famous line now. He says that everybody always asks him to say "do it." Another reason that this movie is so popular because Ian McDermott is amazing in this movie.
Oh, they're talking about my boy Christopher Lambert in the chat.
Chris, what are they saying about Christopher Lambert? Oh, his rating Christopher Lambert is greater than James Remar.
Yeah. Highlander.
I love Highlander.
Yep.
All right, guys, we got 30 people watching. We can get those thumbs up to like 35. We got 27 thumbs up. Let's make that happen. That's no time. Only his legs were under there.
Who is the Disney cock smoker that left the thumbs down in here?
Come on.
Okay.
Is that you, John Roca?
Oh,
You know-
really? Did John Roca come through?
You know what? As I've noticed, as my channel's gotten bigger and live streams get bigger, thumbs down just part of the business, man.
I've got like 2 habitual ones now on every video.
Yeah. I mean, our small sports channels gets a bunch of thumbs down. Razin says it wasn't him.
Going down. We're going down.
I love how Palpatine is like all scared, like he's gonna die or something.
Yeah.
But he's playing that role.
God, R2 is so good in this.
They probably thought you would be playing the movie. Nah, not playing the movie, man. They would stop this live stream if I was actually streaming the movie.
They would stop your channel.
Yeah, probably so. Hopefully no sound is coming through. I don't think it is.
I can't hear anything now.
Yeah. Because I have everything going through my cans. Not to worry, we're still flying half a ship. I love that line. Happy 2020. Put that in the chat. Happy 2020 from the Miss. Oh, that's Mr. Pete. He changed his
Oh,
name.
must have got 800 subs, huh?
Well, he would be 900 subs then, right?
I guess so.
Too late, jump.
I thought this was kind of an interesting way to change their environment. To have the elevator shaft go vertical and horizontal and back again.
I love the Batman grappling hooks.
Everybody's got one.
Activating ray shields.
Hey, Shields. We're smarter than this. Apparently not. I say patience. And watching the Clone Wars and then watching this movie makes this movie even better.
It really does. You still see the growth in Anakin, but you know what they've been through.
I just wish that George Lucas would have thought of Ahsoka when he made this movie.
Right.
Or just the thought of Anakin having a Padawan in any way.
Yeah.
Would have been interesting. But Ahsoka was 100% Filoni? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the episode 2 deleted scene where Anakin meets Padme's parents? Yes. I've seen all the deleted scenes. In this movie, actually, in a deleted scene, Grievous actually kills Shot T. General Grievous, you're shorter than I expected. Jedi scum.
I love the fact that Grievous has got a 2-pack-a-day habit.
You know how that happened, huh? That happened because he was injured by Mace Windu. That's the reason why he's in that suit.
He's got that cough and everything, yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
Mace Windu crushed his lungs. Crushed them. Made them suffer.
I love how arrogant Obi-Wan is in this prequel trilogy, especially the last 2 films.
Yeah, they get captured. He says they have a job to do. Try not to. What he says, try not to irritate them or something. They have a job to do.
Oh, he thought he had him. Nope.
Right. Oh shit! Still fighting.
Run! I just know to say that. Those droids, man, they're just there for comedic value for kids.
That's all they are. They're cannon fodder.
I love how Ian McDermott's got just a slight bit of old man overacting going on.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, even when he's fighting Mace Windu and Anakin comes in, he's like, Anakin, I told you, the Jedi, they're taking over.
Yeah.
Actually, I ran into something on YouTube today. It was Ian McDermott. He's a stage actor. And it's him performing in Macbeth in 1978. And you see him as a young guy, I guess like mid-30s. This guy's super hairy because he didn't have a shirt on either.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't picture Palpatine being hairy.
Right.
No, I do have one bit of concern about Clone Wars in February. They canceled it because they said it was getting too graphic for them. Are they going to try to make season 7 kind of Disney-fied? Because I can tell a little bit in Mandalorian, they were trying to hold back, if you ask me.
I sure as hell hope not.
Because I like the direction Clone Wars was going into at the end. But the thing is, they already had 3 other seasons already written. Scripts are written. They just need to make them.
I hope they do more than just this season. I'm a little worried about that.
Yeah, me too.
I think we'll know something within the first 4 episodes. We'll know for sure.
Yeah, and it's not that many episodes. Is it? It's only like what, 8 episodes they're doing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
those are 22
Yeah.
episodes.
Those seasons were big.
Yeah. And it's funny how everybody was super excited for Clone Wars to come back, and nobody had any buzz for episode 9.
Because there's nothing to celebrate.
Yeah.
Not to mention the Mandalorian sucked all the air out of episode 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. This whole scene reminded me of that. Did y'all ever play the Force Unleashed game?
No, I didn't play it.
I did.
There's a stage where they're falling out of orbit, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a glass bottom in this area that he's fighting them in, and it just reminds me of this a lot.
I watched a fan trailer the other day that had incorporated scenes from that video game into it.
I mean, that was such a fun game.
Okay, we've been watching this for 23 minutes now, and John Roca said that
It's boring.
it's nothing but dialogue and bad dialogue. There's been nothing but action for 20 minutes.
We've seen a space battle. We've seen an escape. We've seen a lightsaber
battle.
2 of them, by the way. They've
Yeah.
fought twice with lightsabers.
Yeah.
And now a crash landing, all
Yeah.
in that amount of time.
Don't forget the beheading of a Sith Lord.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep.
Good Lord.
Now this is the first scene right here with just dialogue,
The
really.
Millennium Falcon's in this scene, by the way.
Yeah, it's right there at the bottom. I see it. You know, Han Solo was supposed to be in this movie at first. He was supposed to be about 13 years old, being raised on Kashyyyk by Wookiees, which would have made more sense in a Solo movie because he's speaking Wookiee, but it seems like he had never left Corellia before.
Right.
I would have liked that too.
Yeah. That would have been really cool if he
I
was in this
wonder if
movie.
he ever actually shot scenes for that.
I don't
Or
think he did. I think George Lucas scrapped it.
Yeah.
Anakin.
What are you doing? What's wrong with you?
You see some of that humility that he didn't have in the Attack of the Clones.
Yeah. It's like he learned how to control himself more.
Yeah. And I think he's genuinely grateful to Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
You know?
And one thing, we actually get a reason why Anakin falls to the dark side. But when it comes to Kylo Ren, we never get an explanation as to why he fell.
Why he fell, or really why he even went back. I mean, other than a flashback thinking of his dad.
Yeah.
But even for me, that didn't make any sense in 9.
Yeah. Ron Navy says, jumped on me. My favorite game is still KOTOR. John Roca is one of the reasons Collider is canceling most of his shows. And those Shills over there. Midnight's Edge After Dark is here. Is this the nose and mouth show? So I guess he's talking about Anakin. Yeah, I'm covering up Anakin. Thanks for dropping by. Sith Lord Felix Rey's grandma is in the background of this scene, probably. Good question.
Huh.
I mean, something really doesn't add up either with Palpatine would have had to have a son roughly when he had all the scars on his face.
Right.
Something like that. Anakin doesn't want us to know who he is.
Anakin's trying to bone right there in the hangar.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
What's up, girl? I've been at war for a while.
Girl, you look so good with them buns.
A little Leia action going on.
You're right.
Uh-huh.
That was the whole point of the hairstyle.
Yeah.
I wish we would have got some kind of reference to her in episode 9.
Who, Padme?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, uncompetitive here. He says bald lady with white eyes at the opera house. That's the mother. People have said that before.
No shit. Is that a real thing?
Yeah, I've heard several other people say that. And if you're just now joining, we are at the part where General Grievous is about to talk to Darth Sidious.
Timestamp 27:45 is where I'm at.
Yep, me too.
Yep.
So we're right on the money.
Good deal.
And what I like about Utapau, that's a new planet that's really different. Disney hasn't given us really any planets that are really different. We keep getting these Tatooine 3.0s.
Yeah, I'm curious how many more desert planets we're going to see.
Yeah. And I did like in Rogue One, Ring of Kefren. I think that's the name of it. That planet, that was pretty cool. Sith Lord Fetus. Palpy Bone Borgalet. That's funny. So that's you, boo. The separatists lead us to Mustafa.
One tends to lose one's mind.
Another failure of episode 9 is that first planet was Mustafar, and we didn't even know it.
I kind of wish I didn't know it after the movie. Just leave any planets we know out of it, okay?
Yeah.
Just can we not bring them into this?
Lies, deceptions.
Save the dream.
And we don't even know what the dream is.
Did you come here to kill
Yeah.
me?
Now, one criticism here. I'm not a big fan of her. I'm not a big fan of Padme just standing there combing her hair.
Wow, Coruscant looks amazing on this.
Coruscant is the best looking planet in the whole entire saga.
Wow.
I like that look he's giving her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, damn, girl. Brushing your hair and the
Girl, look at you looking all good, brushing your hair and shit. Gonna be igniting my lightsaber at any minute.
Yeah. I gotta admit the dialogue here isn't the best.
That's a problem in all these. I mean, it really is.
It kind of goes all the way back to A New Hope. I mean, it had cheesy lines too. People don't want to admit it.
It never was story with the prequels that was the issue. It was always some dialogue. Screenplay and dialogue issues. Yeah.
Because that's just, the prequels overall have a better story than the OT to me.
They do, but back
because it goes more in depth.
The actors were, picking on George Lucas, saying, "Listen, I'm not going to say this. People don't talk like this." Yeah. And they were able to kind of influence the dialogue. I think. I think it probably would have been worse.
And right here, this is a legitimate reason for Anakin not to have a shirt on.
Yeah, dude.
He got out of bed. Why the hell Kylo Ren didn't have a shirt on in Last Jedi?
I don't know. It was weird.
And he got ripped for this movie. You can tell. Yeah, Anakin has a 6-pack.
He put on some weight too because he was pretty scrawny in the last one.
Almighty Coon, what's up?
Yeah. Star Wars tonight.
What time are we doing our playoff live stream?
Yeah, I meant to ask you about that. Say 9, I guess.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'll be back home.
I'm gonna pick up my computer in the morning too. So hopefully after the stream, it won't even be that long. There's only 4 games?
4 games, yeah.
Kylo was shirtless because of Ryan Johnson. Yeah. Gage is here. I haven't seen Gage in a while here. Whiny Luke voice, but I was going to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters. Was pretty cringe. I know that's what I was thinking of when I talked about A New Hope.
People forever remember that line though because of how he said it. It was
just
so
the way he
whiny.
said it. Did we ever get to see Tashi Station anywhere? I don't think we did.
I don't know.
Never did
I
get
don't think so.
did we?
Maybe if Mandalorian is going back to Tatooine, because we still don't know who that was at the end of that episode on Tatooine. So maybe they will end up at Tashi Station next season. See, I think that was a mistake. He should have told Obi-Wan. Because I think Obi-Wan definitely would have helped him. Hey, I'm married and I got a kid coming. What should I do? Horror Nation says, I think we saw Tashi Station in episode 4 deleted scene. Unfortunately, this scene is retconned by the Rise of Skywalker. He wants to figure out how to stop his wife from dying. Hey, life force heal.
Yeah, just force heal. You're good to go.
Anakin, who they didn't teach you this?
He should have grown his arm back, right?
Yep.
Just take off the cybernetic implant. There you go.
And you
Right.
know, not only that, why does Luke still have a mechanical hand? He had no force healing.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren did it. Damn, Disney.
It's almost like they didn't have a plan.
Gremlin rules.
Deadbeat father Yoda is. Where's your baby?
Yeah. Always like the Jedi Temple. Told you, let the hate of the sequels flow through you. No. Force healing was used in A New Hope when Obi-Wan healed Luke after the attack of the Sand People, right? I think you must be joking, right?
All right.
You have to be joking.
Come on, just
All right. So be careful of your friend Palpatine.
Yeah.
I like this scene right here.
all of these are so important too.
Yeah.
So many little seeds being planted.
Let's see, where are we at? 44 thumbs up. Good job, guys. Good job. Let's get to 50. Let's set a new goal. 50 thumbs up.
33 watching.
Yep. 34 watching. We would get more people in here. YouTube will know we're here with more thumbs up.
Personal representative.
It's funny. The Jedi couldn't even sense that Palpatine was the Sith Lord. Yoda couldn't defeat Palpatine, but Rey grabs an extra lightsaber and force lightning him, and he's dead in 2 seconds. Arrow to the bam.
If
Arrow to the mother.
grab a lightsaber,
What's that?
if Yoda just had that second lightsaber, we'd be good.
Yeah. I love this. This has become a meme now. Even Star Wars Theory has this at the beginning of his videos.
Uh-huh.
But this is outrageous. It's unfair.
Obi-Wan looks like he wants to crawl under a chair. He's like, oh fuck, here we go.
You know, we got to get Mace Windu in that Obi-Wan TV show.
I want a Mace Windu series.
Yeah, but they can kill him off in the Obi-Wan TV show. Maybe he's the one that tells Obi-Wan about Vader, about Anakin being alive. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? That's another meme.
Oh, that's got one of my favorite scenes in it.
What, on Kashyyyk?
Yeah.
I want to know why. Why does Yoda have that good relationship with the Wookiees? What's that story?
He's been around 900 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they live a good while too. So.
Yeah. I mean, Chewie's like, what, 200 years old?
I think they said, what did they say in the new movie?
Oh, 190. 190.
In
which
Solo.
means, yeah, so he's like about what?
He's
235 or something like that. I like this music here. It's kind of building up.
It's uneasy. It's really trying to make him a double agent.
Yeah. That is kind of cold, man, that they're asking him to do that.
It is. And you got
Sith Lord Phyllis, Baby Yoda is born by now, right? Yes. Baby Yoda should be like 20 years old. Somewhere around there. All right, Mr. Scary Pasta. Goodbye. Good. Gotta go. Goodbye.
I think Baby Yoda's on Camino right now.
Could be. I am the Senate. And I like the way George kind of make you almost kind of sympathize with Anakin. You know, the council's putting all this on him, wanting to spy on the Chancellor and, you know, going against the Jedi Code. They're just breaking all the rules. So it just makes his fall to the dark side. You know what? Maybe he should have went to the dark side.
Mace Windu's ready to pop a cap in Anakin's ass right now.
It might have been. They got the Emperor's theme playing.
Uh-huh.
That's a good shot.
Reminds me of the Clone Wars.
Oh, that's cool. All them clone troopers standing out there. That's great.
They're all CGI.
Everything. Crazy.
Yeah. Biden touch in the house. He says, go Mace Window.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't exist anymore, Padme. I think one of the best things about the Clone Wars, you get to see the side of the Separatists. You don't really get to see that in this movie.
Yeah, they're more than just a name.
Yeah.
There's so much
like
there.
Yeah, with like Clovis. I like Clovis. Used to date Padme, and Anakin was about to like explode on him.
Oh, Anakin didn't like that at all.
No, because that dude was trying to frisk up on his wife.
Oh, he was. You can't blame him. I mean, come on, you know.
How did Clovis get killed? I don't remember. I need to start watching Clone Wars again to get ready for season 7.
Anakin didn't kill him.
No, Anakin didn't kill him. Anakin beat him up though.
I'm trying to remember.
Oh, this is my favorite scene. We gotta stay quiet for this.
The music.
Yeah.
These nighttime scenes are awesome.
Yeah. And we're about to see George Lucas and his daughter. Right there. George Lucas on the left, talking to his daughter.
Oh, with the blue makeup on?
Yeah, he plays Baron. I can't remember the Baron's name.
Here we go.
It's one of the best scenes in all of Star Wars. This is J.J. Abrams' favorite scene in all of Star Wars. Yeah, you're right, Mr. B. Baron Panodia, something like that. Leave us. So is that Palpatine's main squeeze right there?
I think he had a harem.
He probably did. He's the emperor.
Yeah. Why settle for one?
Now, John Roca hated this scene.
Oh, have you heard the tale of this? Oh.
Yeah. And to betray me.
Everyone tells him to search his feelings because they know he's conflicted.
Yep. Or democracy, for that matter.
Democracy.
I hear somebody's feedback a little bit from.
Can you hear the movie?
Yeah. Is it you?
Probably. I turned this scene up when it started.
Oh, okay. Afraid to lose it.
Even the Jedi.
Good is the point of view, Anakin. Than the Jedi. In almost every single way. And he's right about that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Here we go. There's that sound effect. Dark Lord of the Sith.
Dark Lord, the way he says it.
Lord. He slips back into that Sidious mode for a second.
Yeah. To create life. Such a knowledge of the dark side. And even keep the purity love from dying.
I've always wondered, is any of this true, or is it just because he knows that's Anakin's number one fear?
Right.
That's why he's saying that.
He could have been manipulating him that way with that.
Unnatural.
Uh-huh.
He became so powerful. Losing his power. You know what? Probably he did know the way to cheat death because, Palpatine's back.
Well, yes, I guess so. Missing a few fingers, but he's back.
Yep, we grew him back. Well, no. Not from a Jedi.
I.
That was it.
I love that. Man. I love that.
Not from a Jedi. This looks like Act 2.
And John Roca didn't like it.
It was boring.
He didn't like that scene.
Too much dialogue. I always love these troopers.
Man, them biker scouts look cool with that.
Yeah, they
green
do.
on.
Camo. Yeah.
The camouflage. I like that.
Uh-huh.
There's my boy.
Dark Plagueis should have been in episode 9. Maybe so. It's official. Palpatine did not create Anakin.
Oh boy.
Guys, I think Palpatine might be a Sith Lord. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
That's crazy talk.
I mean, Collider may be Shills, but, that's just me.
Got a funny feeling, boys.
It's true. All of
it.
All of it. Yes, sir.
Ghost Rider review says, I thought that The Rise of Skywalker was better than Last Jedi from a certain point of view. Better made movie, but it retconned so much that I have to put it below Last Jedi.
Oh, that thing's cool coming out of the water.
Yeah. Now, there was only 8 actors in the Wookiee suits, and all the rest of the Wookiees are CGI.
Yeah.
You can't even tell.
It's like D-Day. It's awesome.
Oh, man, this is the last moment Obi-Wan and Anakin are friends.
And even now, he's just apologetic.
And I apologize. Well, strong, not wise, Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Never got the high ground right.
No, he shouldn't have used that move, man.
Hello there.
May the force be with you. Somebody's phone going off?
Yes, my.
Oh, it's yours. Okay. I don't know. Some kind of buzz going on. I was like, what?
Operating on the disc.
Okay, we're getting pretty close to Order 66.
That's the boring part, right? That John Roca was talking about?
Oh, yeah. He said it was all boring. I mean, actually, this movie has more action than all of the Star Wars movies.
There's so much. I mean, you got the beginning. You got this whole Grievous thing going on. You got the Mustafar at the end.
And it didn't feel rushed.
It's funny now that you say that. When you think about what's going on And compared to a movie like 9, where everything just seemed like it was bam, 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 you're right.
Yeah.
The pacing in this is so much better than that.
Yeah. I mean, there's such a huge difference between George Lucas Star Wars movies. I mean, even episode 1 and 2, which are the weakest ones. I mean, these Disney movies, that just feels so different. I can imagine what Star Trek fans are going through right now with Discovery.
They feel rushed.
Yeah.
All the Disney movies feel rushed. The trilogy movies.
Yeah.
Is it the Guardians of the Galaxy humor they keep trying to shove into everything? It doesn't feel like a joke is natural or fits in a conversation. Just everything's so shoehorned.
Yeah. I'll say one good thing about episode 9. I did like at the end when Poe and Zori Bliss are looking at each other. He's like,
and
she's like, that was funny. I'll give him that credit on that. Razin says, I like Obi-Wan's Lawrence of Arabia hairdo.
He always had the perfectly manicured beard, too.
Yeah. Anakin holding the Game Gear. I always wondered what he was holding. It does look like a Game Gear.
Oh,
when he was sitting on the couch.
Or like a Game Boy SP or something?
Yeah. Oh, I promise you. Well, Anakin, you should know this stuff, man. I mean, even Ben Solo knows how to bring back people from death.
Right. It ain't no
Come on, man.
This should be like Padawan, like 101.
Yeah. Let's smash that thumbs up button, guys. We got 45 thumbs up. Let's get to 50. If you're just not joining us, Revenge of the Sith, the watch party. We are 54 minutes into the movie. We're on the Utah scene when Obi-Wan is landing on the platform. I love this movie.
Coming up on my favorite lizard. The one he rides, you know?
Yeah, you like that?
I like that lizard, yeah.
Yeah. There's no war here unless you brought it with you.
So many different aliens. Each planet just being so distinctive.
And while we're here, guys, make sure you check the description for Patreon and Teespring for merch and all that good stuff. I was just thinking the other day of a new design for a shirt, so I'm gonna save that.
Now that 9 is over, I've got a few ideas myself.
Yeah. Mr. H Reviews has pickled Snoke t-shirts.
That's a great idea. I love that.
Yeah, he did it. I'm actually thinking about wiping my Teespring clean here in the next few months and just having whole new redesigns.
Starting over.
Yeah. Something awesome. Half off. Half off ain't gonna happen because there is a thing called profit and losses. And I would definitely be in the hole with Teespring. But you can use the code Matrixx. Hold on, let me put it in chat here. Use code.
That is a pretty cool
Yeah.
visit.
There you go. I just put in chat. You can use the code Matrixx for 10% off in the merch store. Thinking about making some kind of a Baby Yoda shirt. Drunk 3P already has a Baby Yoda shirt.
Yeah, he's all over it, man.
Yeah, he must have made it himself. There's your lizard.
That's a Disney shirt, I think. The one he had on the other night.
Yeah.
is the one
Those are
sold by
available.
Disney.
Yeah, those are available right now. Execute order 86%. Here we go.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Yeah.
That's such an arrogant prick.
Damn. Hello there.
Now, there's a rumor here that George Lucas had an epic lightsaber battle. I think he actually shot it for this, where Obi-Wan was fighting these guys, and then he cut it just to have it, I guess, that thing drop on him.
It reminds
This is supposed to be the best one, but I don't know about that.
Indiana Jones, where he's getting ready to fight the guy. The guy's got a sword, and then Indy just pulls out the pistol and shoots him.
Bam, shoots him.
Yeah. Mr. Pete Channel, thanks for the $5. Finn knows how to lower the shields on Starkiller. He knows how hyperspace trackers works. He knows the layout of the First Order ships, but they fly now. Yes,
They fly.
that's kind of crazy. Yes, make sure you guys subscribe to Mr. Pete Channel. Anybody sends super chats will get a channel shout out. Thank you so much, Mr. Pete.
I mean, come on, look at this. You're going to fight a robot with 4 sabers. How is this boring?
I like this lightsaber battle.
I do too. Like in the Clone Wars, where you see him go back to his lair, and he has to rebuild them. He's got extra body parts and extra sabers.
Road Squadron with the $2, man. Thank you, man. You didn't have to do that, man.
Oh man,
I almost missed it because my screen is like, I had the movie playing right over the chat. So but thanks so much, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, this looks so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Pete, thank you, man. Says no problem, friend. Yeah, especially since I can't put up videos now, these super chats really do help with the revenue. Because wouldn't be getting any views for the last 4 days. But tomorrow I do get my computer back. So
what are you rocking about? 2,000 or 3,000 views a day now?
I had like 9,000. No, actually, when I put in my computer to the shop, I was rolling, man. I had like 9,500 views over 2 days. And then my computer went down, and I noticed I couldn't upload any videos on this, but I'm still rocking about 1,200 views a day.
That's good without putting out new content, you know.
Yeah.
I love Grievous's chopper.
Yeah. Yeah, but people have been, the live streams have been pretty good, and more people coming in. People have been super chatting, so that kind of helps. But I'm unlisting these videos, so my last upload was on the 31st, because the 30th is when my screen fell off the computer. I taped it back on. I recorded a video and I put it out the next day. Thank God I did that, because I wasn't planning on not having my computer until tomorrow. I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi.
How did he pick up on that and Yoda didn't? Or did Yoda?
I mean, they all kind of did, but
Mace has been overly suspicious of the whole thing for a while now.
Yeah,
nature.
Mace Windu don't trust nobody.
Did I break your concentration?
That'll be funny, man. If somebody should make a cut when Mace gets his hand chopped off, he goes, "Ah, mother." Oh,
Sith.
I love this scene right here. This is one of the best scenes too.
Conflicted again. Just driving that wedge between him and the Jedi. The count.
I know there are things about the Force you're not telling me. Man, Anakin, all you had to do was ask Disney. They got all the answers.
They got the playbook.
Disney refresher course you just go to. Get you all caught up.
You'll be force healing people in no time, Anakin.
Yep. And guess what? You don't even need to learn how to do it. You just do it.
You just do it. Think of the money you'll save on Band-Aids and Neosporin.
Yep.
You know the problem with the new movies?
That was just, go ahead. I think I know where you're going.
Nothing's earned.
Exactly. I was just about to say
nothing's earned
they
in any of the movies.
Really underestimate the need for a master to teach you anything. You just have it.
All this dialogue is so necessary to create that sliver of doubt and then let that grow in Anakin.
Mm-hmm. This is the most action-packed Star Wars movie, and it still has a lot of dialogue.
Yep.
Only through me can you achieve a power greater than any Jedi.
Slowly turning.
Yeah, I love that circle.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. More aggressive. The smile.
Use my knowledge. I beg you.
Uh-oh.
It's like a Shakespearean scene right here.
It is.
Listen to me. Are you going to kill me? I would certainly like to.
I know you
would. I can feel your anger. It gives you focus.
Yeah.
Makes you stronger.
When the voice comes back.
I love that line.
It's just so
But
awesome.
you know what? No good dialogue.
No. We don't sit in a scene for more than 4 seconds in episode 9. We got to go to the next one.
Yeah.
Your anger.
Or rather than say, you just mountain do it.
The Grievous Mobile.
Yeah.
Good.
It's cool, man.
Man, that lizard's booking it. Oh, it trips me out.
We are about to get to the best part of the movie. The best part of the movie starts when he kills Grievous.
Yeah.
Then the rest of the movie is just wow.
Uh-huh. And this was so, watching the Clone Wars, this was so earned. I was so ready for this.
Yeah.
How many times they had almost got him and he got away.
Yeah, he kept running in the Clone Wars. That's why Windu says he'll continue to run because he's a coward.
Like he looked up his skirt. Come on.
Now he's about to kick metal. He should have broke his damn leg.
At least he got hurt.
Well, he probably force healed himself immediately.
You should have phased right through him.
Yeah. And I like that Obi-Wan uses the gun because
I do too.
yeah, it connects to A New Hope. I mean, it says so uncivilized, but that's all he had to use. Man, he got barbecued.
Yeah, the eyes burning out. Turns into a horror movie for a minute.
So uncivilized. An elegant weapon for a more civilized age. Here we go. This is where the goodies start. A Sith Lord?
Say what? One more time.
What?
Say Sith Lord one more time.
Sith Lord?
Mother.
Say Sith Lord one more time. I dare you. I double dare you, mother.
Are you going to stare at me for an hour and a half? Is that what we're doing? I've got a cat that's been sitting here staring at me for at least an hour.
Yeah, my animals are in there with their mommy, so they're not around me. You have earned my trust. See, the mistake is they should have brought Anakin with them.
Even here we go again. They're sidelining him.
Yeah,
Just getting under skin that much more.
and you know they can sense through the Force that he's a bit unstable. So
Yeah.
and they know that Palpatine is his boy.
Yeah, it's a smart move by Mace. Stay here. If what you tell me is true, then you've gained my trust.
Yeah,
We'll be good. Just stay here.
we need timestamps. We're 1 hour and 9 minutes into the movie.
Yep.
On Disney Plus.
You can't shake that fear. You can't shake it.
And we still got an hour and 10 minutes to go. Probably more like an hour and an hour left, really, because I think the credits are like 10 minutes.
The sunset scene is cool too.
Yeah, it looks really, really good. Come on, guys, let's smash that thumbs up button. So this is your favorite scene?
The music is just so uneasy.
Yeah.
But it's different than anything we've heard so far.
So the thing about those sequels is, man, there's really no true danger because now the Force can do anything.
Yeah, I mean, there's no tension anymore.
No. Yeah, great silent scene.
See, no dialogue. Little tear.
I mean, what if that was, your wife or something? You would do anything to save her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I love this scene right here. Palpatine.
He's walking in like a badass.
Yeah, Mace walking in like a boss.
Uh-huh.
Master Windu. Now in the book, all this was recorded from Palpatine's office in the book, and he shows it to the Senate. But he cuts it off, when he breaks out his lightsaber.
The Senate.
I am the Senate. It's treason, then. This movie is filled with one-liners.
Uh-huh. Killed 2 Jedi like it wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
3? There we go.
For the record, 1-on-1, Mace could take his ass.
George said that Mace actually beat him here. Some people are thinking that Palpatine probably let him win. No, George said that he was beat.
Yeah. Didn't he say Mace was the only one that could beat him?
Yeah. Probably Yoda too.
Because Mace dabbled in the dark side, or he
Yeah.
flirted with it, or that's why
He never gave in to the dark side.
yeah.
They messed with the Senate. Yes, they did.
I am the Senate.
I'm surprised this actually turned out as good as it did because Ian McDermott really didn't rehearse this very much because he never needed to use the lightsaber.
So Sidious just lost a saber. Why we didn't see that, show up in 9 or something?
They don't want to be associated with the prequels.
Oh, okay.
Ray will find
My
it in episode 10.
Yeah, she'll find it.
Yep. And
Oh, it is?
the Jedi are taking over.
No. Makes
No.
mother.
No. You will die. The traitor. You must choose. But check this out. Palpatine actually stops Force Lightning himself.
Yeah. I guess he didn't learn from his mistakes, huh?
Unlimited power. Yeah, trial would be a sham.
Right.
He's faking right here.
Uh-huh.
I am Ray Windu.
Mother.
Power. Unlimited power.
Wow. Wow. Lighting his ass up, boy.
You know what? 9 movies. And Palpatine uses Force Lightning, and he's the only one ever to die from Force Lightning. Somebody explain that to me.
I was just thinking about the ending to 9 all over again.
How ridiculous and stupid it is.
Yeah.
One of that is to do the same damn thing that was done before.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
I want to put a little Jergens on that. Maybe trying to clear that up. Moisturize or something, man.
Oh, it's funny.
You know what? Perhaps should be the spokesperson for aloe vera.
Yeah.
Something. It will work for you if you do it. Don't be like me.
To your teachings.
And you see he's kind of disgusted with himself after he said that, Anakin is. He's just,
Yeah. He should have Anakin Force heal his face. Exactly.
Real quick.
You shall be known as Darth Vader.
I did want more of explanation there.
Hey, Rosman says, "Why so emotional, Rhodes? Wait till we watch Empire. It's gonna get ugly
Yeah.
at the end."
Now, what were you saying, Fox, about?
I wanted more of a reason why he chose Vader.
Actually, if you read the book, it says when he says, henceforth you should be known as Darth, then he goes into the Force to see what he should name him. And then he says Vader. That's the explanation. But you got to read the book for that. I love this music. Oh, the sentences.
He's dropped all the pretense. He's straight up Sidious now.
Single Jedi, including your friend Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Enemy
is now an enemy of the Republic. I mean, the Palpatine scenes alone, just alone, should put this above Last Jedi.
Oh, of course.
Collider, what the hell, man?
I can't believe they brought Palpatine back.
and they brought him back and they ruined him.
Do what must be done.
Lord Vader, hesitate, show no mercy.
To save Padme.
Their betrayal will be dealt with. Go to the Mustafar system. Wipe out Viceroy Gunray and the other separatist leaders. Devin says, "Oh, I just realized you're actually watching it. Yeah, it's a watch party."
Yeah. I thought we were talking about it.
Yep. We're 1 hour and 19 minutes in.
And this is all in the name of peace.
Yep.
He's convinced he's doing the right thing. It's a difficult thing, but it must be done.
Yep. And he's going to have his regrets when he gets on Mustafar.
Should have brought that, sunblock SPF 4 million.
Sunblock ain't going to do much when you... Actually, you know what? When we knew that he was going to get his injuries,
yeah,
some people suspect he was going to fall into the lava, but that wouldn't have made any sense. He would have died.
Oh, that would have been too much, yeah.
So the way he did, he was so close to that lava river, he just caught on fire with no lids.
Yeah.
Now, it consumed him relatively, really, really fast.
Yeah, I think he didn't necessarily have to have that much damage done in that one fight. You could have just left it as over the years of constantly battling and getting injuries.
Yeah.
That's how he got to the point where he was at the, Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. And this is about to be a pretty funny scene right here. Oh, I think you'll be needing this. And then execute Order 66.
Right.
I found your lightsaber.
That's so funny, man. I'm so glad George Lucas did that.
And Cody plays a big part in the Clone Wars.
Yeah. Well, this is Rex. Discount the Rex.
Called him Cody.
No. Sorry, this is Cody. You're right.
But do we see Rex?
Rex isn't in this movie.
I didn't
Rex is led by Anakin.
That's right.
Blast him. And I can tell you this, man, that Clone Wars episode with Fives discovering the inhibitor chip makes this all so much better.
Yeah.
Because Rex cuts his out in Rebels. You find out that they cut it out. I wonder why Cody never removed this chip. But Cody wasn't around for that episode. Come on, man. You could have used the Force thing and stopped all the blasters.
Right.
Just stop them all in midair, yeah.
Yeah. Masonic Knights. Wait a minute. You guys are telling us what you are seeing. Yep.
Damn.
Killed Ayla Segura. Her voice is in Rise of Skywalker too.
Of course, that happens so fast you can't even really pick up on it.
Spoiler
Yeah.
alert, everyone.
If you ain't seen that movie by
if
now, you ain't
seen
gonna
it by
see it.
now, I don't know what to tell you.
It will be done, my lord.
Plo Koon, no!
See ya.
Damn. He was so cool, too. Loved him in the Clone Wars.
Now, what's this Jedi's name? I don't know her name.
She's dead right now.
No, she's dead. I guess it don't matter.
She didn't make it.
Yeah, spoiler alert, everyone. We do talk spoilers. I mean, if you haven't seen Revenge of the Sith, you know, too bad.
Statute of limitation runs out in a
Yeah.
decade.
The movie came out 15 years ago. Still looks like it came out yesterday. You ain't fooling Yoda.
Oh,
Pulling no
Chewie.
punches either.
Disney would never shoot this scene. Beheading? No.
No. All the Jedi being shot at point blank range.
Yeah, this definitely wouldn't be a movie that Disney would make.
The younglings are going down.
Yep.
This is rough, man.
If Disney made this movie,
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't even think they would show this right here, with Anakin going in and he ignites a lightsaber. I don't think that would happen in a Disney movie.
I mean, come on, man.
What are we going to do? There's too many of them.
Just the implication when he likes it. Oh man,
Yeah,
that's tough.
that's some deep stuff right there.
Yeah, because it could have just been implied. You didn't have to show that much, but they did it.
Yeah,
They really wanted to drive that home, and I think it was necessary.
yeah.
Oh, Padme knows.
Miss Pete, if Disney did Order 66, no females will die. Yeah.
Right.
Remember when we wanted Snoke to be the kid?
I'm gonna get you back.
There's pictures of that progression online too. It's pretty funny, actually.
The kid is too short.
And so it is.
No,
You
I'm
can't-
sorry, sir. It's time for you to leave. And so it is.
You can't get enough Jimmy Smiths.
Yeah, he's great, man. He's
Yeah.
great.
Bail Organa. Whoa.
Yeah. He never ages. And this is George Lucas's son.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think it's George Lucas's son. He put all his kids in the movie. No. When has Jimmy Smith ever aged? The guy's looked the same for 30 years.
Yeah, he's really aged well, man. I want that thing he's got. The little scuba diver, little pocket thing.
That was in Phantom Menace, I think.
Yeah. Him and Qui-Gon had that.
ATSTs, the early years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Everything you get, it's all precursors to everything we're going to see. A lot of thought put into this.
Oh, it's my favorite scene.
Dead Wookiees, we wouldn't see that under Disney.
Nope.
Oh,
Everybody's saying it is George's son. Jet Lucas.
Did he take this escape pod all the way? I guess he did, didn't he?
goodbye.
Yeah, because there's a deleted scene where he arrives on
Coruscant.
Dagobah in that.
Oh, in the same pod?
Yeah.
It reminds me of the end of E.T. He went home.
Like this music.
There we go.
Yeah.
Look at this scene. This is awesome. This set right here.
Yeah. Now this is nostalgia right here.
Obi-Wan's like, what in the F's happening here?
Yeah.
What the hell? Y'all gonna shoot my lizard?
Like everything's done now. The war's over.
Yeah. It was a good plan.
Yeah.
You just wrap up all your loose ends and you're good. The new empire. And these ships just look cool, you know? They look like old cars.
Yeah, it does.
Like an old Lincoln or something. I'm Jimmy Smith.
Yep. Man, I'm only 6 subs away from 2,900. We're gonna have a bit live stream when I hit 3,000.
Yeah, we got to go nuts.
You'll hit that in what, about 2 weeks?
Probably.
I don't know. The way since they really messed up the sub thing, I don't even know.
You know, it's been weird because I've had people tell me they've subbed to me, and I've lost a few subs.
I'll tell you what's really weird, that my views have almost doubled, and my average subs that I'm getting have dropped by like 30 a month.
Yeah,
I was getting more subs when I had 7,000 views than I've gotten off of 23,000 views in the last 30 days.
That's weird.
I think I only gained like 107 subs last month, which is not cool. I don't understand that. Sith Lords Felix with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Let's drop his channel in the chat.
We'll do it.
Thank you so much. Anybody send a super chat, your channel will get dropped in the chat. Not drop, but
we're not going to drop it.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do about super chats when I get to like, you know, when I'm live streaming and 700 people are watching and super chats coming in like crazy.
That's when your mods are real useful.
Yeah, but I can also go to the creator studio and it shows you all the super chats. You can just read them off there.
Oh, okay.
But I remember when Jeremy started getting big and he would get like 1,000 people watching. I think he had like 30,000 subs. Those super chats are just dropping in so fast. I don't see how he was keeping up with it. I mean, he still missed some of mine when I was sending them to him.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it is. Star Wars Theory missed one of mine about a month ago. Fast cash, yeah. Yoda looks really good as CGI here. And in Last Jedi, he was a puppet and he didn't look right.
No, he didn't act right either. He acted like a crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, weird version of Yoda.
I agree.
There we go.
Sonic Night CGI is less than puppetry. Well, not for Yoda in this trilogy. Yoda in the prequels look. Well, actually, in Phantom Menace, he was actually a puppet at first, and it was changed later on. Y'all love Mustafar.
It's the perfect evil planet, you know. Just lava.
But Disney has changed it now. Mustafar has turned into like a green planet now. And those people who Kylo Ren was killing at the beginning were on Mustafar then.
That was Mustafar?
That was Mustafar at the beginning of episode 9.
Nobody knew it.
Nobody knew it. Now, if they would have showed like Vader's castle
That would have been awesome.
Maybe people would have connected the dots.
Yeah, because we saw that in Rogue One, so you could have made a connection. He'll be expecting you.
Masamida. And he knew about the Sith. And in canon, after the fall of the Empire, they just let him go. I think he was given amnesty from war crimes. But he knew about Palpatine because he even calls him Master in this movie. So maybe if Kylo Ren, at the beginning of episode 9, they did that shot right there, maybe that would have connected episode 9 to Mustafar.
Because it's pretty distinctive, too.
Yeah. Or they could have went the Rogue One route, and just put the names down. Even though Rogue One, they put all the names of the planets except for Mustafar.
Yeah.
But you knew it was Mustafar.
Even R2 knows something ain't right. It's not my master.
Welcome, Lord Vader. We've been expecting you.
You're about to have a bad day.
The music.
Yep.
There we go. Damn, this is messed up. That kid's laying there dead. It's Anakin Unleashed. Scarred. Deformed.
No. Bitches.
So what? One more time. There we go. The yellow eyes of the Sith. It's the first time we saw that, right? On Anakin.
Empire.
Empire. Damn.
Thanks. I forgot my mic was muted. I was just like talking to myself.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Disney wouldn't make a movie to start.
No.
Lord Sidious promised us peace.
Taken for the life, getting just hacked to bits.
Thanks, everybody. I noticed my mic was muted.
It's cool. This little mentions he records, shows up in Rebels.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Finds that holocron.
Yeah. And why in the world did in episode 9 they called it the Wayfinder device when it was nothing more than a holocron?
It looks like a holocron. I thought it was too, yeah.
Yeah.
Yoda already knew.
Yeah, Yoda knew what was up.
Yep. That's Nick Gillard right there in the hologram. The stunt coordinator who designed the lightsaber fights.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Lord Vader.
It's like they avoided the word holocron. Bizarre. Yeah. Strong enough. You are not. Funny, Yoda just gave up on Anakin just like that.
just throw it in the deuce, man.
Yeah.
He gone.
Now, knowing that, I think Yoda knew about Padme and Anakin by what he just said. Telling Obi-Wan, search your feelings or
feelings, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Yoda knew.
And he goes right to Padme.
Yep.
Collider lost all credibility in the moment they made it clear Disney's shilling was more important than basic subjectivity in film. Exactly.
I agree with that.
That's what views are now. Killing younglings. Rise and the Empire brought peace, freedom, and justice and security. Yeah, they did.
Mm-hmm.
And slavery.
Yeah.
And the Geonosians built the first Death Star. Oh, man. Mr. Pete spoiled the movie.
I know
Anakin
it.
is the father, isn't he? I'm so sorry.
Line. It's a great line.
Damn, man.
And he always knew. He just didn't say anything.
Yeah. He knew.
Yeah.
He knew about Anakin's feelings.
Mm-hmm.
He struggled with Duchess Satine. I mean, he struggled himself.
Oh, man. Me and Rasmussen were born in the same year, 1977. He was born in communist Romania.
Wow, really?
Y'all are some youngins.
Dude, you're like a year older than me. 2 years older. You're born in 75, right?
75, yeah.
75.
76 right here.
All
76.
right.
Oh, man. You got two over 40-year-old white dudes on here.
That's right.
Toxic fuckers.
No one cares about what we think.
Yeah. And I guess I'm a POC. I hate that word. I hate that term.
Isn't it just degrading?
It is. Like,
What's
you
a
can't
POC?
say.
Please don't tell me it's like people of color or something.
Yeah, it is. Person of color, people of color. Yeah.
Yes, a person of color.
Yeah.
Everybody says it. It's like we're all just categories. We're not.
Yeah.
We're not individuals.
Yeah. A bunch of white liberals use that to talk about black people because I guess you can't say black anymore.
No, it has to be a person of color.
I mean, think of this, man. How can you compare me to a Chinese person? We look different.
That's what I mean. They just lump everybody together. You know,
Yeah.
oh, black is too offensive, so we got to say, you know, we
Dude,
just
they got Chinese people your color. There's Hispanics the color roads.
That's true.
Yeah. Anybody that calls me a POC is getting kicked out of here.
They're a POS.
I've got an ex-girlfriend that is Hispanic, and she is much whiter complected than I am.
Yeah. But Hispanic isn't it's not a race. That's really a culture.
Yeah.
And for the most part, like most people from Mexico are about 75% European anyway. Raza says for us, it's still racist. Oatmeal says this movie is light years ahead of Last Jedi. I don't even think that's even a debate. Unless you're from Collider.
Even Collider. You couldn't deny that. They did rank it number 7, though. I think that's still way too high for Last Jedi.
Oh, yeah. I think the only one that they had Solo rated higher than Last Jedi.
And that was the fan vote, right?
It was the fans. They had Attack of the Clones.
Phantom Menace was last, I think.
No, it was Attack of the Clones, Solo, Phantom Menace, Last Jedi was number 7, Force Awakens, Rogue One, and then we know the top 4.
Yeah. They did Empire today, number 1.
Empire was number 1, New Hope was number 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody complained about Empire being number 1.
Nope.
Actually, they didn't complain about the top 3 at all.
So what kind of videos are they going to put out now?
Deep fake videos and celebrity interviews. That's about it.
No more like all movie talk, Jedi Council, all that got canceled.
All that's gone.
Did he cancel Rule of 2 as well?
I think that's still going on because that wasn't on the list.
Mark Fernandez is involved, one of the people in it. So I wonder if he's going to go solo if Riley's gone.
I guess you got to find somebody else,
or get a celebrity to
host with him. For the most part, the people that were there, they don't know Star Wars really.
Not really. I mean, Riley was like one.
I mean, Rotzi doesn't know anything about anything. I mean, she is like a dingbat when it comes to anything.
I really wish she wasn't going to Smo down. Honestly.
Yeah. But I give them credit though. I like their deep fakes though. Their deep fakes are funny.
Yeah, but you know that's like how long is that?
It's kind of gimmicky. Yeah, it's like a trendy thing, but that's what they want to do.
Yeah, why would you shut down movie talk for that?
Yeah.
Harloff gave his top 10 movies of the year today. I think it was.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. Joker was number 1 or number 2, I think.
Oh, okay. Make things the way we want them to be. Owen's right.
Even then, he's talking about overthrowing the chancellor.
Somebody says Rotzi is completely virtue sitting in all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who was worse, her or Emma?
I think Roxy's worse, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, she seems to be clueless about too many things.
She's an airhead.
Yep. Because of Obi-Wan.
Liar!
Man, rolled you way ahead of me.
Yeah.
Liar.
Oh boy.
You sent him here to kill me. Rotzi is also the name of the Rancor. Speaking of, that's Lord Callis to join. He couldn't make it tonight. And Drunk wasn't at home. What if Anakin pulled out? Horror Nation.
Oh.
You will not take her from me.
Have already done that. I'm kidding.
You have allowed this dark lord to twist your mind. Man, Rose, your TV is loud.
Can you still hear that?
Yeah. You're like a good 10 seconds ahead of us.
Your empire.
Your new empire.
Well, you guys were actually ahead of me at one point.
To democracy. Then you're my enemy.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I will do what I must. You will try. Yeah, see, Jake says I can hear your TV.
Here we go.
Can y'all still hear it?
Not now because the lightsaber battle's going on.
Yeah, I can't hear anything now. And boy, they're after it, man.
Yep. This lightsaber battle is fast.
Yes.
That's the force flip. Man, the red road guards are worthless.
Right.
Guess they kind of like the Sith troopers, huh?
Yeah, they turned out to be a
Just
bust,
cock
didn't
flops
they?
all they are.
Yeah.
The Knights of Ren.
Knights of Ren too.
Everything,
Your arrogance blinds you, Master Yoda.
everything had a red pinstripe in 9.
You know what's funny? The best villain to come out of Disney is Moff Gideon, I think, already.
I agree.
Maybe Director Krennic. Is
Director
the only-
Krennic, because we know his story arc. Moff Gideon, we got to see what he does in season 2. But Moff Gideon, he's up there. They're 1 and 2, I think.
He got me with the damn dark saber.
Yeah, I think so.
He was pretty cool, but then when he broke that thing out, it is, man. It is fast. Damn.
Masamita just bailed out. They've waited long for this moment. My little green friend.
Back up now.
Come on, Yoda.
Alas, the Jedi are no more.
I had the tiger, Yoda. I had the tiger.
God, I hate that chair flip. Oh.
Man, you're ahead of us, man. It didn't happen yet.
That does look a little funky, yeah.
Oh.
You could have cut that part out. Mortal Kombat.
Yep. Why leave? You will not stop me. Darth Vader will become more powerful than either of us. Jake says, I just love Hayden's acting in this movie. He looks great.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty good in this one. And it was Emma that said none of the prequels should have been in the top 5.
Yeah, you got to tell me what other two, because we know the top 3. What other 2 movies are better than this?
They probably would have put Last Jedi and
Oh my God.
Force Awakens at least. Probably Solo knowing them.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, it is blasphemous.
Force Awakens may be the best of the Disney stuff, but it was not original. There's no real memorable moments in it.
Rogue One is the best of the Disney stuff to me.
I agree.
I don't know how you feel. Oh no, Rhodes actually has Force Awakens dropped now, and he has Rogue One ahead of it now. Is that right, Rhodes?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm done with.
You can't end a 3-movie arc the way they did and expect that movie to hold.
No, I mean the whole trilogy is a waste now.
All right, guys. We're only 5 thumbs up away from 60. Can we get to 60? Just 5 thumbs up.
Hell yeah.
That's it. Here come Duel of the Fates now. Good transition on the music.
Oh, hee-haw. Freaking epic, man. Come on.
Palpatine with that laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at this. This is cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
I mean,
He just,
come on, man.
I mean, we never saw Yoda this helpless before. I mean, not saying he's completely helpless. I mean, he's get his act together right here.
But still, I mean,
But
obviously, they're just both so well matched.
Yeah.
And once again, Palpatine had the high ground.
Yep. And Yoda's the only one that can deflect force lightning without his lightsaber.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, Yoda said, I'm finna give you something.
Yep.
Come on, Yoda. Use all the Jedi.
See, this time,
Boom.
now one thing I don't like here. Yoda falls, and he's like, failed I have. I'm bailing out.
Yeah.
He couldn't go back up. 'cause
Yeah.
It wasn't as like
I always
Palpatine was winning. Maybe he just got overwhelmed by how much power he had or something. I don't know.
He couldn't beat him without his cloak.
Yeah, Sith Lord Fizz, Palpatine is just toying with him. Yeah, for a moment there he was.
Yeah, I think Yoda had the upper hand there for a second.
Yeah. This is crazy right here, man.
This entire
Fighting over lava on basically on a beam.
That's what I'm saying. This is just epic. I mean, what a backdrop for a sword fight, you know?
Yeah. And you know what? Most of that lava is like they actually shot a volcano exploding in Italy. It started exploding and they flew over there and they shot the footage and they put it in this. So a lot of this stuff is like real lava. Even though they made like scale lava for Mustafar, that was actually a practical effect.
Double your search.
I always debate whether this lightsaber battle is the best or is it Duel of the Fates. I kind of go back and forth on it. But Duel of the Fates is something we had never seen before.
I just love the dynamic in that one.
Yeah.
Oh, and the double bladed saber, and it had a changing environment too. You know, with the little fields that were separating everybody. It just.
When did we actually find out that they were Obi-Wan and Anakin fought on a lava planet? I know this was like before the prequels even came out because I heard about it. That's how he got his injuries.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but I knew about it like in the 1990s.
It had to be something George said.
Yeah, maybe it was.
Must have been.
Because I know that the Vader Castle on Mustafar was a concept art back in the 1970s.
Yeah, that was some Ralph McQuarrie stuff there. They were trying to work that into
Yeah.
Empire, I think.
Yeah. Battle of Heroes. And we heard a rumor about episode 9 trying to give an epic lightsaber battle like this one. Didn't even come close. And especially the way that Rey just stabs Kylo Ren.
They didn't even have
Yeah, man, it was so bad.
the hell out of each other, and
Yeah.
then Rey won again. Those battles were clunky too. They were just like chopping down trees or something.
Yeah.
There was no grace or elegance to it at all.
This movie from the middle to the end is awesome. Oatmeal is awesome. One of the best endings out of all the movies.
Oh, without
Yeah, third act's a mother.
Yeah. And the music, man, John Williams just brought the goods in the prequels. Anybody that's joining in, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. We are 1 hour and 58 minutes into Revenge of the Sith. Probably about 15 minutes left, I would say. Anakin, Chancellor Palpatine is evil.
You are lost.
Well, you all...
Damn.
This is the end for you, my master.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. P says, sequel trilogy saber fights look like they're whacking pinatas.
And still not getting the candy.
Yeah. Horror Nation, the episode 3 ending is my favorite Star Wars ending. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power.
Don't try it.
Wow.
Don't try it.
Don't.
So he tried to pull that same move Obi-Wan did in Phantom Menace, and it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a clip of Hayden doing that scene, and he's just playing around. He goes, "Oh, I hate you." You seen that?
No.
It's funny. He has like all the burns on him and everything on set. He says, "Oh, I hate you." This speech by Obi-Wan is very emotional.
Yeah.
You could just, he's so pained.
Yeah, when Anakin says, "I hate you," you were my brother, Anakin.
I loved you.
I loved you.
Ah, that's brutal.
Man, Ewan's acting is so good right here.
and then leaves him there to burn instead of going down there and whacking him one good time, putting him out of his
Put
misery.
him out of his misery. Yeah.
Yeah. But Obi-Wan, to him, it's not the Jedi way to kill.
Yeah.
That's why he didn't do it.
Oh God, I can't get over that. Oh, I'm gonna let you burn to death, bro.
Those were his actions.
And he started burning really, really fast.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Meow.
He doused his clothes in gasoline.
What is it?
Now, in the beginning of the movie, she wasn't showing, was she? Like her.
She wore bit clothes to hide it.
Okay.
But she was just going to Mustafar herself. Nobody was going to be with her. So it didn't matter what she was wearing. Plus, kind of hot over there,
Yeah, you definitely you don't want to bring a jacket.
Yeah. Man, Obi-Wan just got finished with a battle and his hair still looks good over lava.
That's his Jedi power. He keeps that hair just right.
Yep.
Vidal Sassoon.
But Sith Lord Fizz says now she wasn't showing as much. But what's the time period for this movie?
Well, that's what I'm, I guess, trying to figure out how much time goes on in the movie because they jump back and forth the planets pretty quick. But
Yeah.
this could have taken
A month or so.
to really kind of get Anakin to turn. I don't think it was a couple days. I think some people maybe misunderstand that.
Yeah.
I think that this was longer than we think.
Yeah. Like the Disney movies, The Force Awakens takes place over like what? 36 hours.
Yeah.
Last Jedi
Takes place right
the
after.
next day, and that's only like a few days or a week maybe. And Rise of Skywalker is only like probably 48 hours.
Maybe.
Oh, I love this scene right here. Now you get to see the birth of Vader and the birth of Luke and Leia intercut. That's so great how George Lucas did this.
On so many different levels.
Yeah. I still don't like the losing the will to live thing.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't get that too much.
Why couldn't it have been just complications when he choked her? You know,
Yeah, they should have did something like that.
instead of
Or
just
people die in childbirth. It happens. But for the droid to say she's lost the will to live.
yeah, you could have just changed that dialogue and really said anything.
Yeah. And don't say that she's medically she's fit. Obviously, she's not.
Right.
I think George probably thought that was poetic.
Yeah.
Because the heart was breaking, and
Yeah, I get that.
I guess I
Yeah.
don't.
And that's just a minor flaw of the movie. I mean, no movie's perfect. I love this right here. The Emperor's theme, and he's taking him to the
I mean,
Palpatine Medical Center.
the whole Frankenstein thing they got going on here.
Yeah. And that's actually what it's called. It's actually called like the Emperor Palpatine Medical Center or something like that.
Are you shitting me? That's for real?
And that's in the book, something like that.
Wow.
At that time, he wasn't called Sheev.
The evil edition, Sith's anatomy.
Yeah. And he actually had that surgery, all those surgeries with no anesthesia. He was alive and awake the whole time. Palpatine did that on purpose. So all the anger and the rage would just make him stronger.
Here we go.
Here we go. Man, this is such a good shot.
All the clothes melted into his flesh and just damn.
Now, apparently, I think in the new canon, the reason why he doesn't have all the burnt scars and stuff, I think that in a canon, they use like synthetic skin over his body. That's why he doesn't look like he's burned at the end of Jedi.
Yeah.
But he still has those injuries still.
Well, he was in the bantha tanks for
Yeah, in the back to tanks and stuff too.
so he should have just used a spray like in Mandalorian.
Yeah, me and Lord Kels was talking about the healing properties of Bacta the other day. So that's the shit right there. It's a cure-all.
The Viper Chief 117. Why didn't? Oh man, it skipped on me. Why didn't he just clone a new Padme? No more Rey. Well, they're still independent thinkers. They're not exactly the same people. Coronation wants a new Vader series.
There we go.
I don't know about that. Not with Disney. I wouldn't want to see that.
They wouldn't. It'd have to be like rated R. Or
Yeah.
It'd have to be really messed up.
I like the red eyes.
I've heard that Vader series rumor lately.
Check out the comics if you want to know more about Vader. The comics are pretty good.
The new ones?
I heard that comic's really good. Yeah,
There's several of them out there.
somebody was covering it, so that the comic was good.
I like how she says they're still getting him. Saying the same thing that Luke says later.
Yeah.
Good in him.
Yeah, because wouldn't you want to live for your kids, the two babies you just had?
Yeah.
Why would you lose the will to live?
And, Leia says in Jedi that she doesn't really remember her real mother, just pictures and images. And she was real beautiful.
Yeah.
So I guess they just kind of connected through the Force. I think maybe George even mentioned that.
Oh,
Lord Vader.
wow.
Can you hear me?
Hey,
Yeah.
Dominic Monaghan confirmed there's a J.J. Abrams cut.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow.
He said they shot a lot of footage that's not in the movie. Yeah, you need to put up a video on that.
Director's cut. Holy crap.
Yep.
Confirmation.
A lot of these rumors, man, may be true. I couldn't have.
She was alive.
She was alive. I felt her. We got skinny Vader right here.
Right.
That's always Hayden Christensen because he's in the suit right here.
Yeah, this is him.
He's about 6'3"?
He was pumped too. He wanted to. He was.
Yeah, but he wasn't big enough. I mean, he wasn't.
No, no, not
I mean, the guy who played Vader in the
bodybuilder, wasn't he?
He was a bodybuilder. Why is his name slipping my mind now?
Oh, I can't believe it's David Prowse.
David Prowse, yeah. Yeah, he's a bodybuilder. And actually he worked with didn't he get Sylvester Stallone in shape or something for one of his movies before he got with
yeah, he's got
Franco?
old school ties to
Yeah.
a bunch of that 60s and 70s bodybuilding stuff.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we'll probably see Jimmy Smits in the Obi-Wan show.
Oh man, there was so much stuff. More and more stuff that was filmed. Wow.
Revenge of the Sith is the only good one in terms of the prequel franchise. So I like Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. Not nearly as much as this one. But I was a huge Darth Maul fan. I still really like Phantom Menace.
I mean, I do too. I think there's little problems with all three, but this is definitely the best. This is definitely the best by far.
Yeah. I would have been so happy if Darth Maul was the villain all the way up until episode 3. And let's say, there's only a rule of 2. And Palpatine says there can only be 2. And if you want to be my apprentice and say Padme, you got to take out Darth Maul and have Darth Maul and Anakin fight.
Cool. Imagine that fight.
Yeah.
Instead of just getting at the beginning.
Yeah.
Go after Maul.
Yep. Did you see the Darth Maul fan film? Yes, Darth Maul Apprentice is awesome. Really, really good. I don't know. What's the best Star Wars fan film to you guys?
I don't know.
Honestly, I like Star Wars Theories the best.
I like that one too. That Darth Maul Apprentice was really good. And I really like this Obi-Wan fan film that just came out.
Now this is Tarkin here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's going to Tarkin.
Yeah.
No CGI. That's another actor.
Right.
The CGI just wasn't there at that time, 2005. Actually, in the book, they mention Captain Nita. I think he's a Lieutenant Nita in the book. So Jay says Vader shards of the past. Alderaan.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
That was a good looking city.
It's a shame it got blown up. Spoiler alert.
It's still intact.
Spoiler
Yeah.
alert. Now Leia goes there and Luke goes to a desert planet.
Yeah.
He got the short end of the stick, didn't he?
So I guess they just split it up just in case one got killed. They had the other one.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. Mr. Pete says there was a 1 hour Italian fan film that was dubbed in English. It was very good. I don't think I've heard of that one. Man, this is such a great ending right here. Good way to end on Tatooine with Luke as a baby.
Staring at the twin suns. And cut. Damn.
The
The last good one, boys.
Yeah.
Then it all went down from there.
The last great saga film, in my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah. 2 hours and 20 minutes we have been live. That was fun.
That was cool.
I love
This is yeah, me too. Remember last time, man, we did The Last Jedi, and that was brutal because that movie's longer than this, and that was on Rose channel. So I said he wants to.
Last Jedi is awful watch party.
Yeah, he wanted to
do one annually.
He wanted to do one annually. I was like, I'm not doing that, man.
We cut that movie to death for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it was with me, you, and Dog, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh man, I cannot do that ever again. Not ever again. I'm not doing it. I don't care.
I don't know. I think Rise of Skywalker might be fun because there's going to be so much you can pick apart in that movie.
Yeah. And you know what? When it comes out on Disney Plus, I'm gonna watch it again. I'm not going to the movie theater again and watching that.
No, I'll never buy it.
Because I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I'm pretty sure that I did miss. But at this point, I really don't care. The movie is terrible. Oh. It's the only Star Wars movie I only saw one time in the theater. I mean, Solo, but that's different. Saga film.
Did you see The Last Jedi twice in the theater?
I saw it once and I was like, man, this movie's so bad. Is this really as bad as I think it is?
I didn't go.
And
a second time.
I went the next day. I was like, yep, it is. It was funny. I was like cringing at some of the parts in the movie. I was like, this is really happening. Leia flying through space. Luke throws the lightsaber. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no point in seeing episode 9 again. It'll probably be on Disney Plus. It's probably going to stay in the movie theater, probably till end of February.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably, maybe before that.
I sold the 7 Seas and watched it again so I could do a breakdown video.
Yeah.
And that made that a lot easier too, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing a breakdown on it.
Yeah, but now they have Disney Plus. How long will they before they put it on Disney Plus? It'll probably be on Disney Plus before it goes out on like digital or on Blu-ray, I think.
They may do a same day release.
What, like the day that I'm thinking that since they have Disney Plus, they're gonna pull that thing from the movies and it'll probably be on Disney Plus relatively fast.
I think it'll be the same day you can get it on DVD. You can get it on Disney Plus, or maybe out on Disney Plus.
I think it'll be before. That way they can try to maybe boost up some subscriptions.
That's a good point because they got nothing else really coming, do they?
Yeah. No, they have. What do we have? We have season 7 Clone Wars. When is Winter Soldier and Falcon coming out? Because I really want to see that.
I don't know.
End of summer, I think, earliest.
This year they've already finished shooting it.
End of summer.
No, they're working on it right now.
Oh,
okay.
right.
Yeah, they could have planned. They could have planned this a bit better with Disney Plus.
A lot better, yeah.
Yeah, because as soon as Mandalorian ended, man, you could have jumped into something else.
Yep.
And then to something else, I think. But for one thing, to me, really, I think Disney Plus is still kind of in beta mode to them because we're like the only country you can really get it.
True.
It's not really released worldwide anywhere.
Yeah, somebody was streaming the other day. They were like, The Witcher has taken over The Mandalorian as the most watched show in the world. And I'm like, Disney Plus is only available in 2 other countries. Of course, it's the most.
Yeah.
I mean, Netflix is available everywhere. Everywhere.
I got 2 more episodes of The Witcher.
Yeah, me too.
That show is damn good.
Yeah.
Damn good.
I've been surprised.
I need to watch it all over again, too. And that song, man, I like that song, Toss a Coin to Your Witcher.
Uh-huh. that guy kills me.
Yeah. You finished them all, Fox?
I don't know. I've got 2 more left.
Okay, so you know what I'm saying. What about you, Rhodes?
No, I think I'm halfway through the first episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And with all the football this weekend, I don't know if I'm gonna.
The game is tomorrow. Yeah.
We got 2 games tomorrow, 2 games Sunday. So
yeah, man.
Wild card weekend.
Got to get up and go live. What time are we going live? 9.
Let's make it 9 a.m. Yeah.
Because what time the game start? Noon.
First game will be noon. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So all right. Yeah. Make sure you guys subscribe to Black and White Sports. We're at 301 subs. We just passed 300.
Oh, you know what? No, tomorrow the first game is in the early afternoon, maybe like 2:30, because tomorrow night's game will be in prime time. Actually,
You sure?
pretty sure.
Oh, there is. You know what? Hold on.
And Sunday it's a noon 3:30 schedule.
The first game. Oh yeah, it is. First game is at Actually, there's only 2 games. First game is at 3:35.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're right. And then Patriots play at 7:15 our time.
Yeah, Bills and Texans at 4:30. Patriots at 8.
Okay.
Well, my time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got
All right.
1 o'clock and 4 o'clock on Sunday.
Okay. Well, that is the end of the watch party. Any final words, guys?
No, it was fun. I had a blast.
Yeah, it's fun. These watch parties can be fun if it's actually a good movie.
It's a good movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back on my channel, 6:20 next Tuesday night.
Okay.
Awesome.
We can do that. Let's try to keep that in like 2 hours and something because I have to work the next day.
We'll start it early enough. It'll be done.
Yeah.
We need to be done before 9. I mean,
well, this movie, it's already 8:48 right now. So
yeah.
we probably started at like 6. But that movie's shorter than this movie. I think Empire's right at 2 hours. I think.
2 hours, 7 minutes. Yep.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And
cool.
that's probably with the credits and everything. So
yeah, watch time is probably much less.
Yeah. All right, folks. Well, we're going to get out of here. You guys be safe. Thanks for everybody coming in. Thanks for all the super chats. Really do appreciate it. And we'll catch you next time.
Peace. We're out.